I'm sorry, but Defiant Pipes can't do the housekeeping right now. Why? Because he's dead. So this might be just a wee bit out of character. I doubt you're expecting this from me, but how about the new T Swift? I know, right? I wouldn't think that of me either, but I am actually a pretty big T Swift fan. I don't own any of her records. I just know the singles mostly, but I actually really appreciate her contribution to the zeitgeist, to sort of, you know, tart up my opinion here with academia. I, to borrow criticism of Taylor Swift, I think she's the real deal. Granted, her music is not the kind of thing that I would put on my car stereo and be like bopping along to in the daytime. In the nighttime, yeah, totally. When people can't see who I am, absolutely. I love Taylor Swift. And I think, what makes Taylor Swift different from those of her ilk is that she's smart. She is like whip smart. And interviews that I've read with her, okay, I know. All right, let me back up. Smoking Carolina Home and the most handsome legend ever. And I think it's important for even people as hermitudinous as me, as hermit like, for even hermits like me, I think it's important to at least get an understanding of what the kids are into these days. Because that, more than anything, tells you about the zeitgeist. The people listening to Taylor Swift unironically right now are the people that are going to be running our workforce in 5 years. Interesting insights can be gained this way. And I was listening to Taylor Swift in this sort of inquisitive manner back when she was, still a teeny bop country singer. And even at that point, I was like, yeah, this is pop bullshit, but it's good pop bullshit. Grumpy. Good morning, Pepper. Good lord. Pepper, I know you're hungry, but you've already eaten breakfast. Shake it off, okay? Shake it off. You and your food bowl are never, ever, ever getting back together. As I was saying, grumpy, pipe smoking, ham radio operating, fly fishing old men like me ignore young teeny boppers to our detriment, right? So I actually make an effort to pay attention to the Miley Cyruses and the T Swifts and the Lord. Lord is awesome, y'all. Academic qualifications aside, Lord is just pure awesome. And I actually haven't gotten her new album yet. But I think I will today, actually, after this T Swift thing, because the T Swift thing very obviously draws from Lord's work, and I think that's a good move for Taylor Swift. I think that she, they are friends. T Swift and Lord are friends, and I think Lord is rubbing off on T Swift in some good ways. I didn't mean that to sound as sexual as it did, but I won't retract it. So here's the point, though, and I guess, well, I should have said this earlier, but unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Taylor Swift's websites went dark a few days ago, maybe a week ago, and now she's got this new single out, and everybody's talking about how it's so much darker than her previous work, and it's all backstabby, and I mean the album is called Reputation, so yeah, it's gonna have some gossipy stuff in it, and there was the whole T Swift Katy Perry feud. I'm definitely on T Swift's side. Sometimes it's hard to say this stuff with a straight face, but seriously, Katy Perry ain't got nothing on T Swift, y'all. Okay. So the point is, what does it reveal about our zeitgeist when the teeny boppers are introducing songs with refrains like "I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me"? Like that. Back in the '90s when I was a teeny bopper, that was what Cancer Man said. Like that was what the antagonist in our most paranoid, TV drama said, trust no one. Actually, it was Deep Throat that said that. And I think before that it was Vito Corleone. Whatever. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. The ideas that were propagated by the shadowy, evil figures in our 90s era pop culture are now being propagated by Taylor Swift. Being the paranoiac that I am, it has crossed my mind that all of Taylor Swift's feuds, Kanye, Katy Perry, these are all just scripted events, and there's like a bunch of like shadowy figures in a Hollywood boardroom somewhere, like writing out like who's gonna play what role in the WrestleMania of Hollywood drama, like Kim Kardashian's gonna whack someone with a folding chair or something like that, you know. But having said that, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. It's a phrase. You know what it makes me think of? And I don't know if she actually said it, but it makes me think of the lady from Misery, Stephen King's Misery. Look what you made me do. It's so passive-aggressively appropriate to our times, where, you know, we have these authority figures. We have like warring factions, and all of them are saying, "Look what you made me do." I mean, I'm sure she's just talking about an old boyfriend or something, but like, it just interests me that, you know, this is what's popular. This is what's being sold to the masses. And the reason it's being sold to the masses is because the masses are buying it. So previously, you know, Taylor Swift's target demographic was probably mostly just concerned about how they looked in whatever jeans were fashionable this week. Or, I don't know. I have no understanding of teenage girls. But now they're concerned about this. Now this is what they're consuming. And, you know, if you look at the video is just brilliant. It's like this, I wouldn't call it Edward Gorey influence, but it's like, just go watch it. Very animated, like almost like Rocky and Bullwinkle meets Tim Burton meets John le Carre. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Obviously, it's just a pop song, and very clearly a pop song. And you know, in some cases, it's rife with the usual T Swift self-indulgences. But you know, it's not Thriller. It's not Mbop. It's not Hold My Hand. It's not even Teen Spirit. It's like much darker and more sinister than all of that, if only because Taylor Swift is so poppy. I don't know. Go watch the video. It's called "Look What You Made Me Do." See if you like it. If you disagree, you know, that's fine. Never in my wildest dreams would I want to foment any bad blood. If you want to leave me some nasty comments, that's okay. Haters gonna hate. Thanks for watching. Stay safe in Texas, Mr. Tant. The giant Hurricane Harvey coming, you know, bearing down on you like a big storm. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.